What's going on, man? Second attempt at this. Again, saying I just want to come in here, speak my mind, say how I've been feeling. This is a little series I'm going to be starting. Don't mind me, I'm preparing a fine dish. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come speak my mind. So I got a little series I'm gonna start. I gotta start talking that shit, man. Speaking my mind. Ain't nothing crazy been going on, but I've been having this feeling and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Just having this feeling. It's been like months now, almost. A really long time I've been feeling this way. But we'll get into it in a second. So basically, welcome. My name is Donovan Obiora Uday. That's all three of my names. Some people call me Obi. I also go by Obeora. I'm an artist. The channel you're on right now, you're watching. You could reach me anywhere. We'll talk about that later, man. Who fucking cares? Anyways, what I really wanted to get into, basically, in my mind at the moment. Series title. In my mind at the moment. What you call it? The title of the series. But so in my mind at the moment is feeling, basically the topic of the day. You feel me? Feeling behind, you feel me? So like I've been feeling real behind lately, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay to feel this way. I'm not saying that I shouldn't feel this way because I'm so far ahead. I'm just really putting a description to what I've been feeling lately, you know what I'm saying? And I would say I've been feeling behind, like, for a while, I was feeling ahead because, I'm 21 years old. If you don't know, I'm a supervisor, and the role, my role is a supervisor in the job that I work at, and, I'm a young supervisor. It seems like there's a lot of young supervisors now, but when I first got there, which was a couple of years ago now, almost, I was like one and only young supervisors, especially my age. I started at 19. So, imagine starting so early at 19 to become a supervisor, feeling so ahead, and then all of a sudden 2 years later in the same position and you feel behind. That's so strange to me. So I've been feeling like, why is this, why is that? And all I can really say is that I am. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing, and I'm not saying that I'm also behind anybody or like I'm in competition or it's a race. The only way I can say that is because I could be ahead. I could be further ahead. So behind myself, had I been on my best behavior, quote unquote, or had I done everything right, so to speak, yeah, I'm behind that guy. I'm behind the perfect Donovan who did everything perfectly and made it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not gonna beat myself up. You'll never catch me beating myself up. Nobody can beat my ass, not even me. You'll never catch me beating me up. But I will acknowledge the fact that there's a lot of things. There's a lot farther. I don't want to get into it because it's really personal. Like, it's not crazy personal, but it's none of niggas' business. But since we're talking about it, I started here as a supervisor, and I'm contracted. The people that contract me were trying to hire me on board with them, and I basically squandered that opportunity so many times until I don't have it anymore for real. Like, it would take me building a whole different repertoire of who I am to these people to get that opportunity back, and that's fine, It's just an opportunity passed by. You can't, you win some, you lose some. I can't force it, so I'm not gonna cry about it. But yeah, I would love to still have have successfully went through with the opportunity. And I had some successful attempts, but you know, sometimes it's too late, and I gotta realize that I still believe that I'm in the right place. I still believe I'm here, and I'm supposed to be. So I have no problem with where I'm at per se. I just feel like I could have done better, but you know, lesson learned. Other than that, I think. Other than that, yeah. So I also make a lot of music, and you know, I'm a shy guy personally. I also make, you know, content. I when I first got here, I was making lots of content and slow down on that. I work out, slow down on that. So the feeling of being behind is just basically feeling that I'm not perfect, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Had I done everything that I set my mind to, then hey, I wouldn't be feeling this way. But unfortunately, I can't. So I'm not gonna be too ashamed about that. I will not be shy to admit that I failed multiple times in the attempts that I've been going after. But I am no loser. You know what I'm saying? I'm still winning. I'm still ahead. I still should feel the way I felt as a 19-year-old who bagged a supervisor job, making the most money he's ever made. Now to him at 21 isn't really as much money as it seemed, but you know, I should still be real happy and feeling good. And another thing I wanted to say, which I gotta speak on, cause this is my graduation class. Like, I graduated high school 2022. 4 years later, it's 2026. I feel behind. I have a lot of friends I'm looking at that people graduated I grew up with. So, you know, I got credits. I did school. I'm applied. I'm going back this fall, but I can't say I just feel behind. I am behind in that regard. I'm not saying that they're ahead. I am behind. If that's my goal, I'm behind me. You know what I'm saying? It's a race against me, and that's really it. You know, I'm still preparing this dish, so I'm gonna finish doing that. But I really appreciate the talk. You know, I appreciate you stepping in my mind for the moment, and you know, being here right here with me. So I'll see y'all next time. Whenever, you feel me? Whenever I got something else on my mind, or you know, I might catch you in the next video. But yeah, peace.